Hello, my YouTube friends. I am going to read to you from my Patreon comments. These comments are from a video that I made a couple days ago called How We Think, and it has to do with how we feel about the morning and how we treat our family when we feel good. And so there were 7 comments, and I feel like I'd love to share those with you. So I'm going to go ahead and share those with you. The first is, this is such a lovely reminder to treat the morning well. The second one, I have found the morning routine to be a great, good mood maker. By the time I finish, I am feeling great and it lasts all day. Adding a little stretch or light exercise is a nice addition. I have my mini trampoline by the door and 4 or 5 minutes on it at the end of my finished morning routine is great. I love that one. Another person said it was a great reminder. Someone else said, wow, thanks for making me feel so good and putting a smile on my face. A big one about being a force for myself and my family. Wishing you the best at getting a force of 1,000 before 2020. Our world is a better place for each person that finds you. Please smile extra big today. You really made my day. Here's another one. I always woke my kids up with a song. LOL. I had to wake my 18-year-old this morning and I almost sang, but thought I'll just talk gently since he's too old. He leaves for Army basic training on Monday. I'll make sure I sing before then. Thank you for the reminder. Joanna said, well, that was Elizabeth. Before that was Linda. Before that was Kayla. Before that was Grandmommy. Before that was Kathleen. Okay. So Joanna said, I always sang to my children in the morning to the tune of Happy Birthday. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's time to get up and get ready for school. LOL. And the last comment from Anita is, this is so true. And I can wake myself up this way too. Some days I wake up to the song in my heart, How Great Thou Art. Isn't that wonderful? So I wanted to share those comments with you. I get such a blessing reading the comments from my patrons, and I feel like they're receiving a blessing watching these videos. So I hope you come over and become a patron. Today is Wednesday. It is planning and desk day. So we have our 5 routines in the morning. Our 5 routines, 3 of them in the morning routine, the laundry and the paper routine if you still have paper. Remember, it's just an inch, it takes a couple of minutes. And then your after dinner routine later in the day, and then your before bed routine. We have a zone. The zone we're in this week is zone 3, the master bathroom, and 1 other room. Remember, an other room is something that's not in the rest of the basic weekly plan. So it could be something like an office, a child's room, a guest room, a laundry room, a sunroom, etc. And then the last thing is our basic weekly plan, and that is planning and desk day. This can take a while, especially if you haven't balanced your checkbook in a while or gone through your groceries in your pantry for a while. Remember, when you do planning and desk day, you go through the kitchen, you go into the kitchen, rather, you empty the, you don't empty, you open, don't empty, open the refrigerator, take a little cloth, remove things that are gone, like if there's an empty egg container in there, or there's just this much milk left, maybe you want to drink that, but take anything out, old pickle jars, things like that, and wipe this little circles up and spots, milk spots, jelly spots, get those wiped up and kind of arrange things, put things together, and you can see what you need, and you can start making your grocery list. Oh, I'm out of this, this, and this. Then look in your freezer, kind of do the same thing. So you're getting it ready for your fresh fruits and vegetables and all the things you're going to buy, your meats, etc. Next, you're going to go to your pantry, take a little inventory, kind of see what you have in there. Then you're going to go sit down and you're going to plan your menu for the week based on what you have. And then you're going to make your grocery list based on what you're missing. Don't forget to plan breakfast, lunch, supper, and snacks. Remember to have some healthy snacks and some treats. All right. Next, we're going to do our checkbook. So you're going to look in your checkbook, you're going to balance it, or go online, balance it. That means make sure that you think you have exactly what you really do have. What you're doing when you balance is subtracting things that haven't shown up yet. Don't be surprised if things you put on your debit card aren't in there. Don't think they're going to hit every time. Some companies can take 2 or 3 days before they hit. So don't forget about debit card transactions that haven't gone through. It's a good idea to keep your receipts, and now's the time to check. And then subtract that amount as well. Of course, if you still write checks, then you're going to subtract any checks that haven't cleared. All right, and then the last thing you're going to do is look at your budget, see how much how well you're doing with your budget, or create a budget if you haven't done so. And if you need to create a budget, I have a great video on it over on my Pateron channel. And then see how you're doing and say, well, I only have $500 for groceries this month. We're just now into the second week. I should have used a fifth of my money. Did I, or did I use more? Do I need to readjust the balance for the rest of the month and say I can buy less every time? Spend less doesn't mean you have to buy less. You just have to shop smarter. All right, so you're now going to take your planner out, and you're going to plan out your week from this day through and including next Wednesday. Plan out. If we don't use our planner, we're missing a great tool that we need as a fly baby. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day. If you're new and you haven't already watched it, please watch How to Do the FlyLady System for Newbies. If you've been here a while and you're ready to get a little more inspiration, come on over to the Patreon channel. It's just $5 a month, and be part of my Force of 1,000. Have a wonderful day, and always remember that you are beautiful.